This Medical Minute, sponsored by Avera.
And welcome back. Sarah Vantel joining us today and talking a little bit about mental health and the goals that we try to aspire to reach into this new year. So Sarah, thank you for taking some time to speak with us. In terms of mental health and trying to improve it and better it, are there some obvious steps that people should take towards achieving that goal?
There are definitely some obvious steps with mental health. Mental health affects all aspects of our lives, whether it be our relationships with others, how we can feel. It is just as important as your physical health. And so making sure that you are taking care of your mental health will not only make you feel a little bit more successful, but you'll take care of those daily needs that take a lot of energy and time.
Mm-hmm. Are there some, how easily overlooked is mental health in terms of you think you're at your best, but really you're not at your best? Is that something that we overlook pretty frequently?
Absolutely, absolutely. Once again, it's very easy to see, some physical symptoms. It's not always easy to identify those mental health issues and or things that are maybe causing us a little bit more stress. Mm-hmm. So lack of sleep. If you're not sleeping well, whether you are not getting enough sleep or whether you are waking up and having increased anxiety throughout the night. And so that lack of sleep affects our mental health in great ways.
Is it, with this being kind of the winter months and a little bit maybe seasonal depression for some people, is it more exasperated at this time of the year, and is this a better time to work on it?
Absolutely. We are coming off of the holiday season where we had the hustle and bustle of holidays, kept us busy, kept us going. Now, with the weather that we're having right now, the cold, people aren't getting out as much. We do see an increase in seasonal affective disorder. And so it's still important to get out and get that fresh air, get that light as much as you possibly can, because we do see an increase in mental health issues during the winter months.
Are there some key resources through Avera or even some key steps that people can take to kind of help get that ball rolling in the right direction in terms of improving mental health?
One of the first steps that you can always do is get back to the basics. Make sure you're eating, you're exercising, and you're getting sleep. That is kind of some of the basics, but there are a lot of resources out there. Avera has outpatient behavioral health services. Many companies offer also EAP services to go along with if you just need a few counseling sessions to be able to work through what you have going on. If it is something imminent or concerning right now, there are opportunities. Avera has an urgent care on 69th and Louise that can provide that immediate 24-hour care, and or you can always dial 988 on your phone throughout South Dakota, and you will get a trained individual who can walk you through those thoughts and those feelings.
And any other tiny things, Sarah, that we might have overlooked that you did want to mention in terms of improving mental health, resources available, and finding ways to slowly kind of correct that?
Don't be ashamed. There's a lot of stigma that comes with mental health and taking care of your mental health. Just because it's not like a cut that you can see doesn't mean that it isn't a big thing and can take over all aspects of your life. And so be fair to yourself and be open to any of the assistance that you can. Everyone, I always say that everyone can benefit from having a therapist and being able to have that unbiased opinion to be able to walk you through and talk you through kind of what you have going on. So don't be afraid. There's no stigma with it. We are here to help.
Sarah Vantel with Avera Health taking some time to speak with us on improving mental health and finding ways to help correct that. Thank you again for your time today.
Thank you.
And for more information on handling mental health, be sure to visit avera.org/medicalminute.